is Thursday, April 23rd, and I will be reading to you guys during our circle time. Don't forget that the letter of the week is B, number of the week is 20, and I have 2 books for you. So I have this book, Butterflies, and A Butterfly's Patient. Now remember, today's Thursday, so on Thursdays we have lots of music involved, and so I want to show you something before I start reading. It's reuse recycle, since yesterday was Earth Day. So this is basically made out of a box. I'm not sure if it was like a green tea box, and this is supposed to represent, this is just toilet paper rolls or empty ones. This is supposed to represent a whole note, half note, and a quarter. So just super beginner music note box that I made out of items around here. It's a popsicle stick. Okay, so I hope you try this. You don't have to if you don't want to, but if you're very musically inclined and you really like music, this is a good starter to starting to read notes. Music notes, that is. Okay, so I'm going to start with this book. It says Butterflies. I'm going to read that to you. I'm going to get a little closer. And this is a National Geographic kids book. It's Blue Butterfly. Azul Mariposa. That means blue butterfly in Spanish. Look, butterflies. Those are monarchs, monarch butterflies. Fluttering, floating, zigzagging by, they flash like jewels in the sunlit sky. They flit over fields and wander through woods. Yes, they do. They wander everywhere. They glide into gardens and dance through deserts. What are butterflies looking for? Flowers to feed on? When a butterfly lands, it tastes the flower with the tips of its feet. This flower tastes sweet. Deep inside, it is a sugary liquid called nectar. The butterfly unrolls a long tube on its head and pokes it into the flower. So you got to see this really close. The butterfly eating nectar. And that's how they eat. Slurp. The butterfly uses the tube like a straw to suck up the nectar. That is a pretty long tube. Or I guess it might be its tongue. What's for lunch? Some butterflies drink nectar from almost any flower. Others are picky eaters. They only feed on certain flowers. Do you have any butterflies around your house? Or do you have any plants that attract butterflies? If you do, ask your parents, and maybe they can point them out if you have a garden in the back or the front. Or if possible in the future, you can plant it. It depends. So, how does a butterfly taste its food? What's your favorite fresh apples? Fresh apples or rotten ones? This butterfly is eating a rotten apple. This one's eating just a nectar. Guess what kind of juice this butterfly likes to sip? Look at the orange juice. And these butterflies like bananas. Do you like them too? So that one's eating like a little leftover banana. It's raining. To keep dry, a butterfly folds up its wings and perches below a leaf. At night, a butterfly hangs upside down to sleep. And those are, what is it? Chrysalis. It's a little chrysalis. To warm up in the morning, a butterfly spreads its wings wide and soaks up the sun. A butterfly's life may seem fancy-free, but any moment, swoop, a hungry monkey might sneak up and scratch it. Oh no! A mouse might munch it, a bird might nab it, a lizard might zap it. Oh. How can butterflies stay safe? Some hide by blending in with the world around them. It's a pretty big word. It's called camouflage. And some have spots on their wings that look like eyes. Eye spots scare away enemies. Boo. Okay, what's next? A rainbow of colors. A butterfly's wings are covered with thousands of tiny powdery scales. These scales create the insect's beautiful colors and patterns. Here are some butterflies from around the world. How many of them have eye spots? Good, this one. These really look like eyes. That one is common buckeye butterfly, North America. There's a common Mormon butterfly from Asia, blue pansy butterfly from Asia, small tortoise butterfly, Eurasia, blue morpho butterfly, South Central America. So those are the different, just the ones, there's plenty more. A mother butterfly flies from plant to plant, tasting them with her feet. She's looking for one of her babies can eat. When she finds the right plant, she lays her eggs on it. Those little tiny eggs, they're small. The eggs hatch and out creep the babies. The babies are tiny caterpillars, very hungry caterpillars. A caterpillar gobbles up the plant it's on. It eats and eats, it grows and grows. A caterpillar and the eggs. Wriggle. It grows so big its skin splits. The caterpillar wriggles out of it. Then it gets too big for its new skin. Again and again this happens. Eat, grow, split, wriggle. This old skin, and that's the new caterpillar. One day the caterpillar hangs upside down from a leaf or twig. It makes a hard, thin shell around its body. The shell is called a chrysalis. Inside the chrysalis, something amazing happens. The caterpillar changes into a butterfly. After days or weeks, the chrysalis splits open. Out crawls a new butterfly. The butterfly wings are crumpled and wet, but soon they straighten out and dry. Fly, butterfly. Now the butterfly is ready to take off to fly, to flash like a jewel in the sunlit sky. So from egg to butterfly. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was National Geographic Kids by Marfe Ferguson Delano. Butterflies. Okay, so once again you can create something like this, like the eggs, and you can create a caterpillar if you haven't already done it, but you can add the feet. Don't forget to add the feet, and don't forget to add the antennas. And a butterfly. Well, you can do like a little orange one. Here's this tiny one. You can pretend that it's eating some nectar out of a flower. You can do lots of different pretend play. Lots of it. A butterfly is patient. So that'll be our next book, okay, for today. Whoa, look at all these. These are all the different caterpillars. There's so many different kinds. And that's why they come up with really beautiful butterflies. A butterfly is patient. It begins as an egg beneath an umbrella of leaves, protected from rain, hidden from creatures that might harm it, until the caterpillar inside chews free from its egg casing. Tiny, wingless, hungry to grow. A caterpillar feeds on leaves, eating so much that it must molt or shed its skin many times. It can grow up to 30,000 times larger than it was when it took its first bite. Once a caterpillar has eaten all that it needs, it creates a protective covering called a chrysalis. Curled inside the chrysalis, it is growing wings. Now it is time for metamorphosis, changing from one form to another. So here is the beginning, and the butterfly is going through metamorphosis. So it's going from caterpillar to chrysalis, chrysalis to butterfly. A butterfly is helpful. Butterflies, like bees, help pollinate plants so that they can reproduce or make seeds. As a butterfly flits from flower to flower, sipping nectar, tiny grains of pollen cling to its body, then fall away onto other flowers. Seeds are only produced when pollen is transferred between flowers of the same species. This is called pollination. This is a really pretty page. Look at the beautiful butterflies and the flowers. Those are really pretty. It's a great illustration. A butterfly is protective. Butterflies use their wings to protect themselves from predators, such as hungry birds, lizards, and other insects. Some butterflies have markings on their wings called eye spots. Scientists don't know what they are used for, perhaps to scare away predators or attract mates. Here's some eye spots. So maybe it is to scare predators. Wings can help butterflies camouflage or hide themselves in the environment. One kind of butterfly, the peacock butterfly, makes a hissing sound by rubbing its wings together when it is alarmed. Can you see where the butterfly is? Is it this one, or this one? I think it's this one. A butterfly is poisonous? Not all of them. The warning colors of some butterfly wings, yellows, reds, oranges, whites, and blacks, tell predators that they are poisonous or bad tasting. Monarchs and pipevine swallowtails eat poisonous plants as caterpillars so that they can become poisonous as adults. Birds and other insects have learned not to eat them. That's really interesting. So a lot of them will eat poisonous plants, but they won't die from the poisonous plants. But if they get eaten, then their predator will die. A butterfly is spectacular. They really, truly are spectacular. A butterfly is thirsty. To find flowers, butterflies smell the air with their antennae. They taste with their feet but sip nectar. The sweet liquid produced by many butterflies with a proboscis, a tongue that coils and uncoils. Some butterflies get their nourishment from rotting fruit, blue morpho, or minerals. Often, a kaleidoscope of butterflies gathers as a puddle club in mud near a pond, or a lake to drink water rich in salts and minerals. Oh, here's the picture for that. Hold on. A butterfly is big. The rare Queen Alexandra's birdwing is the largest butterfly in the world, with wings that can span up to 1 foot, 30.4 centimeters. It lives in the rainforest in northern Papua New Guinea. I would love to see that kind of butterfly. Look how big that is. It's like as big as my head. Or maybe my head is bigger. And there's also tiny butterflies. The smallest is rarely seen. Aryan small blue found in Afghanistan with a wingspan of less than 1/3 of an inch and about the length of a grain of rice. Wow. Can you spot it? A butterfly is scaly. A rainbow of shiny powdery scales covers the wings of a butterfly. Scales stacked like shingles on a roof. Without scales, its wings would be as transparent as the wings of a bee or a dragonfly. The colors, patterns, and shapes of a butterfly's wings have a purpose. Some use their patterns of colors to attract mates in places where the climate is cool. Dark scales absorb heat from the sun, warming the butterfly's flight muscles. Butterflies are cold-blooded and must have a body temperature of 86 degrees Fahrenheit and 36 degrees Celsius to fly. Okay. A butterfly is patient. Okay. Well, I hope you have a lovely Thursday. If you have any questions, you can ask me through our app, and hopefully we'll get to talk or see each other soon via Zoom. And don't forget the activities for today. This is one idea that I don't have on the curriculum, but if you want to just do a reuse, recycle thing, activity for the kids, that'd be great. And we have butterflies, and a butterfly is patient. Okay, have a good day.